Hey, witchlings! It's Monday. Holy shit, it's Monday. Ha ha ha. So, how are we on this fine first day of the week? It is the first Monday of March. Not bad. This year's just kind of trucking along. We are lighting our candle today. Um, Not for any specific person, which is actually a good thing, but simply for peace and prosperity. There is so much hate and vitriol and violence in the world right now that I am simply going to be a beacon of peace, light, and hope. All right. And, oh, our daily draw. Our first card today is the Fire Queen. Serenely watching the fireworks set off in her honor, the Fire Queen revels in their beauty and magic. She is an adventuress who is fond of entertainments and sparkly toys. She revels in the hunt, more for the chase than the kill, for her heart is kind and honorable. As a mate, she is passionate and she enjoys her kittens for their playfulness and unpredictability. This queen's sense of humor keeps her heart light. She is a source of inspiration and creative vision. The cat's advice. What brings the sparkle to your eyes? What kindles the flame of passion within you? When you are filled with the warm enthusiasm for life, your radiant spirit inspires others to glow as well. Find your own muse so that you may continue to be a muse for others. Next, we have Two of Sea. Ah, romance. That magical moment when you gaze into another's eyes and see your own best self reflected there. Everything about the beloved one is enchanting, fur and fragrance and all the fascinating traits that make up their personality. This initial infatuation may deepen or it may fade, but while it lasts, the world exists of just you two. The cat's advice. A new romance may be offered up to you, or in the chance you're in an existing relationship, a fresh burst of romance. You can trust the inclinations that draw you toward your beloved. Your heart is in safekeeping. The Empress. Is there anything more beautiful than a mother cat and her kittens? Of all the things we hold sacred, this bond is the most precious. Our Empress is the embodiment of motherly love, and with each generation we honor her with a special place in our hearts. From the moment her little ones are born, she nurtures them with her body, defends them fiercely, and watches over them faithfully. She would die for them if it came down to that. Yet she knows her duty is to care, not to consume. When her kittens are ready, she encourages them to go forth into their own lives and watches them go with tender pride. The cat's advice. The care and support that you need are available to you. This may come in the form of material wealth or nurturing help, but whatever the circumstances, you can trust that it is given with love and without expectation or conditions. You, too, have this unconditional love inside you. Let it nourish others as you would be nourished yourself. The cycle of love is never ending. What do our oracle cards have to say? our oracle cards. First, with what finding our muse. We are allowing for time and space to find our muse. Next, with a new romance, well, we have a commitment, so chances are you're either in a committed relationship or this new romance that's coming up is going to lead to a commitment. This is good. And then finally, the care and support that you are needing and this and never-ending cycle of love brings with it unlocked potentials. Yay. Our rune of the day is Gebo. Gebo. So, our divinity is Geffen, or she who gives. This time I'm not being sarcastic with this, but shockingly, the letter is G. I would have thought it would be X. The symbol is the gift. The element is air. The tree is the elm of mountains and the ash tree. Plant is heart's ease. Stone is rhodochrosite, malachite, and jade. The color is dark blue. The animal is the bee, the dolphin, and the whale. So, Gebo, represents the mutual exchange of gifts between individuals. It shows a connection and reciprocated respect between people who have accepted each other as extensions of themselves. True friends and allies become extra dimensions of our own personality and greater image, teammates and kinfolk in the grand experience of life. I like that. Gibo has no negative connotations. It symbolizes the construction of alliances and bonds between individuals. Through mutual actions, respect, and trust, these bonds of brotherhood and partnership are formed and upheld. Gibo is the exchange shared between those who these partnerships are made, an ebb and flow of giving and receiving. However, always make sure your sacrifice or exchange is being reciprocated. Otherwise, the powers of Gibo will vanish between you and the other party, and your energy will be drained from you. Gibo represents the trading of skills, powers, and ideas. If you desire to know something an ally does, it is best to find out what you can offer in exchange for their knowledge. Learning something takes a lot of time and energy. The many hours one person spends learning a subject, another person has spent on others. So why not share this hard work for the mutual benefit of both? If your circle grows collectively, vigorously, and engages in different skill sets, then your tribe will be infinitely more powerful, effective, and self-sufficient. Every member should be a master of something, and every member should be putting in the hours every day to excel in their own areas of expertise. Side note here. You know how everybody, when they're planning their apocalypse team, they've got the hunters and the gatherers and, all of that. Nobody is planning to have someone who knows how to sew or someone who knows how to cook or a gardener or someone with construction experience, who can figure out how to build shelter. This is what Gibo is. It's talking about making sure that you have all of these people. Sharing ideas between members will keep everyone intelligent, skeptical, and thirsty for knowledge. Gibo is an equal sacrifice between individuals for the progression of the tribe or group. Mutual sacrifice is one of the most powerful forms of Gibo, next to the passing of cherished objects from one person to another. Gibo is that feeling we have when we must give someone we love something that we care most about. Anytime someone goes out of their way to give us something they've made or means something to them, it creates a special bond that cannot be bought, only cherished and reciprocated. Gibo is love, gratification, and appreciation for those you care about. It should be honored and always held in high esteem. A gift presents you with the choice of acceptance or rejection. If you accept, you must be prepared to give in return. Everything has its price, but with spiritual gifts, the cost is always worth it in the end. You must find the balance between giving and receiving and learn to give responsibly. This means deciding when to give and who to give it to, and that it's not appropriate to give to everyone indiscriminately. In relationships, Gibo primarily represents a partnership. If you currently are not in a close connection with anyone, it can signify the development of a new relationship. Kind of goes along with our tarot cards today. If you're in a relationship, it can indicate that it's time to move to the next level. In a particular context, Gibo can signify a marriage. However, the rune is not always related to the wedding itself. It can also be associated with a civil marriage act, an agreement between the partners, an alliance, or a long-term stable connection. Another interpretation is the development of a new feeling towards your partner. When it comes to work, Gibo means effective partnerships in business. You build useful connections due to a good intuition and the ability to just get along with people. On the other hand, Gibo can mean money at your disposal that came at just the right time. This money can be used to start your own business or to expand an already existing one. It does not have to be a large amount. Usually it's an amount which is just enough to bring your plans to fruition. So our key takeaway with Gibo: gifts, both in the sense of sacrifice and generosity, indicating balance, all matters in relation to exchanges, including contracts, personal relationships, and partnerships. Gibo Merc staff. Gibo cannot be reversed, but can lie in opposition. Greed, loneliness, dependence, over-sacrifice. A lot of moms are guilty of that. Obligation, toll, privation, and bribery. Offerings, gifts, relationships, love, marriage, partnerships, generosity, and unexpected good fortune. Gibo is sounding very good. Our goddess. We have Green Tara today. She is a protection goddess and she is Hindu. Her mythology: goddess of compassion and protection. Tara is one of the most beloved and preeminent divinities, and she is known to many Eastern religions. She was born of a single tear from the eye of Bodhisattva Avalokitesvara. I am so bad with the Indian names. After he looked down from heaven at the suffering of humanity below. The moment the tear fell into his palm, Tara sprang up fully formed, bringing courage and hope. Some legends also state that she was reincarnated as a mortal princess who meditated to the ultimate level of enlightenment and then insisted on remaining in female form for all of her reincarnations, despite warnings from the monks that she had to become a male in order to reach her true potential. Tara embodies the feminine divine and is manifested in as many as 21 different forms, most often associated with a color. Green Terra is one of the most popular and active manifestations of the goddess. Considered the strongest and original goddess, Green Terra is a protector from all negative energy and from 8 noted dangers: lions and pride, elephants and delusion, fire and hatred, snakes and envy, thieves and fanaticism, prisons and greed, water disasters and lust, and demons and doubt. A bringer of joy, Tara is also a healer and a granter of wishes. She is often depicted sitting on a lotus at peace with her right leg extended to symbolize her ability to spring into action. Call on Tara for immediate assistance. She is a goddess of speed, and she empowers your inner wisdom to help save yourself. Goddess of compassion and protection, Tara is watching over you and protecting you. Strongest of the goddess's forms, Green Tara protects you from negative energy. Feel her presence in your intuition. It's helping keep you safe and helping you grow. Today's Namaste, we are taking things back to basics. The best things in life truly are free. When the world becomes too overwhelming, just leave it all behind. Get back to basics and escape within yourself. Pretend nothing else exists except you. What part of your body right now feels the safest and the calmest? Center yourself there right now. Let everything else fall away and remain in this state for 8 minutes. We all know I'm not doing that. We ain't got 8 minutes. But giving time to yourself instead of everything else allows you to recharge and reconnect with your energy and power. This will give you the gift of harmony. And then our self-compassion. Bring to mind and body a situation that causes some stress or strife. Can you simply recognize and name it as you breathe your way through it? Breathing your way through it is helpful. And that way, and we will move on, and we will end our day with Mr. Roger. Peace means far more than the opposite of war. And with that, I will bid you all a fond farewell. It is Monday, so we don't have much going on today. So I hope you guys have a fantabulous, magical, wonderful, blessed day. Spread love, spread joy, spread kindness, and as Will Wheaton says, don't be a dick. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow.